Hey, Khail Anonymous here at CES 2018. We're here to check out some of Kingston's newest and best products. So let's get started. Brian is going to tell us about what Kingston has brought.
We have the Nuclearight. So basically, for everybody that got their little one port, USB-C, and you can't do anything, there you go. So here you can see we're bringing back HDMI out, so you can output to a bigger monitor again. You can load this thing up. So there's 7 ports on here. We've got a host of USB devices. We got some SD cards, $79.99, available on kingstongo.com or amazon.com. iPhone friends, right?
Yep.
So the one thing everybody kind of complains about, right? You run out of storage so quickly, and you can't do anything about it, right? There's no micro SD card. So what we have here is the Bolt. For everybody that takes a bunch of photos, a bunch of videos, load up all your photos and videos on here. Just plugs directly into your lightning port, open it up, and then transfer everything down to here, free up space on your phone, gives you some of that functionality back. So it comes in 3 different capacities. So 32 gigs is going to be $59.99, 64 gigs is going to be $89.99, and then 128 gigs for $119.99.
Ruben, can you tell us about what's new in flash drives with Kingston?
We actually have our encrypted USB drives, which is to protect all that sensitive information, your family photos, your videos, your work files, everything you can name and put onto a flash drive is protected now. And one way to protect ourselves is to make sure we're putting it on a flash drive that has a very simple user interface, which is push button. We also have our DTVP 3.0, which is for the most common USB look and feel. You just plug it in, it pops up on the screen, enter in your password, you're up and running. These are all hardware encrypted, which means everything operates on the USB drive. Nothing gets installed onto your computer, no way to get hacked or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just plug it in, it operates all from the drive itself. Our Iron Key line, this is the high-end line of our encrypted drives. Metal casing that is encased with epoxy, so you're protecting the actual memory board inside the USB drive. So there's no way of getting into that. Our encrypted USB drives are waterproof. So if you do happen to lose it in the washing machine, because we leave these things in our pockets all the time, so if it goes through the wash, don't worry, put it through the dryer, you'll be up and running.
All right, Cameron, you've got some SSDs to show me, and I honestly want all of them.
First up is our HyperX external EXO SSD. It's an external SSD that connects via USB 3.1. So with this, we get very, very fast performance, and we also get durability. HyperX Fury RGB SSD, which we see running in the window here. So this is a 2.5-inch SSD that is compatible with RGB motherboards. So you can sync it up with all the lighting on your system with keyboards, motherboards. Our UV500 line, which is built with new 3D NAND technology, which will be made up of multiple form factors. This is M-SATA, M.2, and of course 2.5-inch. The big takeaways here are 3D NAND, TCG Opal, compatible for manageability, and the encrypted piece for all of your data to be encrypted on the SSD. Moving on to our A1000, which is our new high-performance, low-cost NVMe M.2 SSD. Yep, you are getting twice the performance of serial ATA at the same price as serial ATA with a PCIe NVMe SSD. So these are our new server-based PCIe NVMe U.2 SSDs, and it's going to give us better performance, lower latency, far better latency over what we're seeing with SATA and SAS today. We actually have 4 physical drives inside the 2.5-inch enclosure, which enables us to have multiples of 4 per bay. So in our 10 bay here, we actually have 40 physical drives, and the aggregate performance we get off of that is astounding. 30,000 megabytes a second read and 27,000 megabytes a second write.
Yeah, I already have this one now, so it's like, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much, Cameron. I appreciate it. Mark is telling me that he has something really impressive to show us. So what do you got?
We're doing some 8K video editing here. So we've got red, raw 8K footage that we're able to play back and edit in real time. We're actually doing this off of the DCP-1000, which is an add-in card. It has 4 NVMe drives that are rated together.